Hey guys, welcome. Today's video is going to be my February favorites. It's March already. Can we just take a moment of silence for that? Okay. Anyways, let's jump right into it. I'm going to start with a hair product just because I only have one. And this is basically all that I do to my hair if I'm styling it. Otherwise, it is in a bun, whether it's a ballerina bun or a messy bun or a lovely hybrid of the two of those things. One of my all-time faves. Anyways, gonna jump right in. This is the Kenra Volume Mousse Extra Hold. Looks like this. I like to use this. It's not necessarily for curling or like the scrunching, but I do like it to give a little bit of volume at my roots. I do notice that it helps for that, especially when I'm like in dire need of a haircut and my hair is just kind of doing whatever it feels like, which is all the time. So anyways, I really like this stuff. It's pretty good. It was a little bit on the pricier side. This was like $16, but I did get this when I got my haircut before, so I got it from the salon. If you know someone who does hair, they can oftentimes go to just like the what's it called? Not the trade store. Like almost like a wholesale store for people that do hair. I know what I'm talking. I know what I'm thinking. Okay, I think the one closest to us is called Mally's, or maybe it got changed to a different name. I don't really know. But if you know somebody that does hair, typically they can get you these things a little bit cheaper, or sometimes you can find them online a little bit cheaper as well. But anyways, this is the Kenra Volume Mousse in Extra, which I assume means extra hold. But it's pretty good. Gives a little bit of lift at the roots, which is nice. I like that. Okay, I'm not going in any order just because I don't want to. Sorry. The next thing that I've really been liking is this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. And it looks like this. It's cool packaging. And it actually, it is a gel. I don't want to tip it and spill it everywhere. I don't know if you can see that. And it smells... it smells like clean laundry. Like, I love it. It does have hyaluronic acid in it. So if you have sensitive skin, or if you've got like dry patches anywhere on your face, it is a possibility. Why am I going out of focus? It is a possibility that you may get a little bit of stinging if you put this on your face, but it goes away very fast. I don't find that it irritates my skin anymore. If I do have a little bit of dryness, I typically get it right here around my nose. I do not get stinging or any kind of burning anywhere else on my face. I only get it if I've got a little bit of dryness right here. But other than that, I'm really liking it. Now let me tell you, my mom works for a dermatologist at a dermatology office. So for years, I have used like their line of skincare stuff for my moisturizer, and I really liked it. But you know, I'm 26, so, you know, I don't really necessarily have problem skin or crazy wrinkles or anything, but it was nice for what it was. But I feel like the older I get, the drier my skin is getting. Why? I don't know. But I just felt like I needed something more, so I will actually sometimes use both of these things. I don't know if I should because there's hyaluronic acid in this stuff, but I've been doing it anyway. So far, my skin isn't like falling off or anything, so I like to think that that's a good sign. But I'm really liking this stuff. Again, it's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel, and this is just the regular one. I think that there's a sensitive skin one, maybe, or like a super Hydro Boost one, and then they also make them for specifically under your eyes, which is kind of cool, but it's a very small tube. It kind of reminds me of like a lip gloss tube, so it's pretty small and it's kind of pricey for what it is. It's basically the same price as this tub, and this is 1.7 ounces, so is it a great deal? I don't know. I've just been putting this under my eyes. Is the skin under my eyes gonna burn and fall off? Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, really liking this stuff. It is, you know, more affordable versus some of the things that you'll find at Sephora. So if you're at the drugstore and you're looking for something that's really gonna add some moisture into your skin. So I was like, what is that noise? this is a really good one. I think this is about $17. I got this at Ulta, but they do have it pretty much everywhere. You can find it at Ulta, CVS, Walgreens, Meijer's. If you have Meijer's, that might just be a Michigan thing. I still don't know the answer to that. Bed Bath & Beyond, the one by me, does carry drugstore makeup, skincare products, and hair products, things like that. So you can get it there, and then also like Walmart, places like that. So you can pretty much find it anywhere. By the way, I will be trying to find links for all of these things and putting them down below for you guys. Gotcha. Moving on, another thing I've really been liking to add some moisture to my skin, specifically, or not specifically just to my face, but like my hands if they're getting dry, or if I've got, you know, like, I don't know, a specific little patch of dry skin or something somewhere. I'm really liking this. This is the Tarte Maracuja oil. Looks like this. And I actually, this is just the mini travel size, and I think at Ulta this was about $15 to $17. The bigger one is, I think, about double that price. But you need, the tiniest little bit. And this actually is, I don't know why, it's really amusing to me. It's got like a little dropper. So literally you need, you know, 1, 2, maybe 3 drops. And I can get that, you know, to cover my whole face. So I've really been liking this. It does add some really good moisture to my skin. I've also noticed, at least I think, that I've had a little bit of decreasing in like the redness that I'll get, like when I immediately wash my face and then put on moisturizer, I get redness here, around my nose, right here on my cheeks, and smack dab in the middle of my chin. Why? I don't know. But I've noticed a little bit of decrease in that, so I'm kind of impressed with that. I don't know necessarily what benefits it claims to have, but I have seen a lot of people use this and talk about it for moisturizing. And then I actually have a friend that I went to high school with. Her name is Monica, and we don't really talk all that much anymore, but on Instagram the other day she was talking about this stuff, and that she, you know, previously had problems skin and things like that, and she's really been loving this lately, which is awesome. So if you guys are in the market for a new moisturizer, a little bit pricey, but it will last you a while. I got this at the end of December, maybe like right before Christmas, and there's like hardly any gone. It's to like here, so you don't need a lot of it. But anyways, really good stuff. The only notable thing about this is it has a little bit of a strange scent. I'm kind of weird about that stuff. It almost smells like an oil that you would cook with. It's kind of weird. It does fade, you know, after you've had it on your face and, you know, you're going about with your life. That scent does kind of fade, but like if you've still got it on your hands, or if you put it on your hands for moisture and you touch your face or scratch your nose or whatever, it does have a little bit of a strange scent. It does not smell bad. It doesn't smell bad, but it does have a scent that almost kind of reminds me of something that you would cook with. So just be aware of that. All right, now this is an oldie but a goodie. I found myself reaching for this like crazy lately. And this is the Urban Decay Naked eyeshadow palette. And it is, I'm sorry, this is like filthy, but I have hit pan on this one. This is the shade Naked. I have used it so much that it's literally gone. I have to like dig my brush in and like scrape around to get anything off of it. But I've really been liking this lately. I have noticed that I think Urban Decay's eyeshadows are honestly some of the best quality shadows that I've ever used. You know, I've been wearing makeup for a long time, and I'm clearly a little bit of a junkie for it. So I love these. It is expensive. Their eyeshadows are expensive. The palette's expensive. The individual ones are expensive. But if you find a shade you really, really like, I would say it's worth the money. So just been reaching for this a lot lately. Oldie but a goodie. Nothing new, nothing fancy. It's just the Urban Decay Naked palette, the original. Alright, now this is something that I have literally used since high school. And I've been out of high school for almost 10 years. What is that? So anyways, this was probably the first foundation that I ever really used. And actually my mom turned me on to this stuff. And it was somewhere in my early years of high school. And I always got compliments on my skin. I used it for a long time after high school before I really got heavy duty into makeup and would be purchasing stuff just to try it. You know, spending more money on makeup, things like that. And this is the Revlon New Complexion One Step Compact Makeup. It is a foundation, but it's in this packaging. And it looks kind of gross because I basically swipe my finger in there, so the inside of it does look kind of nasty, but it is a really good product. This looks really, really dark for my skin, but when you swipe it and put it on and then you blend it out, this actually matches me perfect. I think this might actually be the lightest shade that they have because I'm pretty fair, so. And this is in the shade 01 Ivory Beige. I do think this is the latest shade. Now anyways, so this is really good for people who are on the go, if you don't want to spend a ton of time on your makeup in the morning, or if you just don't have the time. Moms, students, whatever. This is really, really good stuff, and it is not overly expensive. Again, it is Revlon, so you can find it in the drugstore. And I believe I should have done price checks on these things before I started talking about them. But anyways, it really varies on where you get it from, because obviously if you go to CVS, it's going to be a lot more because you're basically paying for the convenience. If you go to Ulta, you might get a tiny bit better price. Places like Meijer are definitely a little cheaper. Target is a little bit cheaper. Walmart is typically a good place too, and I know obviously everybody has Walmart stores, so this is really good stuff. I'll do like a little swatch here for you, and typically, this is gonna sound weird, when I use this, I actually take my blow dryer and I kind of blow it on there for a couple of seconds just to kind of warm the product up to make it glide on smooth. So right now it's, you know, it's not warmed up or anything. It kind of looks gross in the pan on camera. But anyways, I'll just do a little. So again, this looks really, really dark for me, but it's really nice. It feels great. It blends into the skin. So, I mean, that's it. It's done. This is blended in. Granted, it looks a crazy color on camera, but we'll talk about that another time. But anyways, really good stuff. I want to say these typically range between $12 to $14, maybe $15, and they last a long time. One of these would, if I was using it every day, one of these would probably last me 3 months, 4 months, maybe longer. I don't necessarily have problem skin, so I don't usually waste a lot of foundation on trying to cover things up. I really just need it to kind of even out my skin. But this is really good, again, for either people just starting out with makeup. It's not very heavy. I would say it's a fairly light coverage foundation, but it is buildable for sure. So really good stuff. I would recommend this. I hadn't used one of these in a couple of years, and then randomly, I think I was maybe at Walmart or Bed Bath & Beyond, and saw them, and this is actually new packaging, and I got really excited about it, so I bought another one. I have been liking it. I've been using it every couple of days, but typically on the days that I'm just going to work, I will just do concealer under my eyes, you know, where I get my redness, under my eyes, my forehead, down my nose, and then my cheeks, or my cheeks, my chin, and just blend that out, and then I just use like a powder foundation on the rest of my face. So I don't even really use foundation every day, but this is really nice, good stuff, oldie but a goodie. I'm an OG. This is an OG from my makeup collection. Moving on, this is somewhat newer. I don't think these are brand new at the drugstore, but this is a new Milani blush, and I love that it's like a flower. It's just so cute. I don't know. I appreciate stuff like that. But anyways, I'll do a little swatch for you. This is in the shade Romantic Rose. It does not give you a ton of color on the cheeks. It really doesn't. This is something that if you need a very light wash of color, this will be good for you. I've been using it a lot lately because I tend to just do a little bit heavier bronzer to kind of give my face some shape because I've got a very round face. So I've been just doing that lately, and then just kind of slapping this on the apples of my cheeks and giving myself some highlight. But this is really nice. I think this was about $7 at Walmart. Again, you can find these anywhere they've got Milani, and they are somewhat newer. So I have found that they've been a little bit kind of sold out in a lot of places when I was looking for it, but I found this one at Walmart. All right, so this I saw Kathleen Lights talking about, so of course I had to go get it. So this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Light Bronzer. And it looks like this, really cool packaging. They always have nice, cute packaging. It's very bright and colorful. Looks like this. Now here's the things that I really like about this. Number one, it smells like a pina colada. She said it in her video. I was like, oh, okay, it probably has a little scent to it. No, I can smell it with this closed. When I first took it out of the box, I could smell it. When I put it on my face, I can smell it for a little while, and then I can't smell it anymore. But it's really cool, and then it also feels so nice. I think there is some kind of, tropical butter or something in here, hence why it's called butter bronzer. Miru butter. Miru butter? I don't know. Anyways, it feels so nice. It blends so nice. It is just a nice shade. I'll do a little swatch here. It's just a nice shade. It is what I have on my cheeks right now as my bronzer. I don't go too crazy with it because, I don't need to like pack it on, but I do go heavier on my bronzer versus my blush. So this is really nice. This was about, I want to say about $14, $15 at Target, but there was actually a rebate attached for immediate use. So at the checkout, I think it took off like $2 or $3. So I don't know if they do that everywhere or if that will continue to go on, but it's probably like a promotional thing because this is newer. But yeah, check this out for sure. All right, now this is another, why do I have so much drugstore products? This is a Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. Now that said, who would this be a bronzer for? That's not bronze at all. Anyways, this is so much product. This is, where is it? It says it's 0.46 ounces, but it looks like a crap ton of product. It's huge. It's literally bigger than the size of my palm. Now, it is so pretty. Where can I swatch this? It's on my cheeks right now. It is so pretty for the cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose, and the center of the forehead, just a little bit. And it is honestly a really good product. I actually have been reaching for this over some of my higher end highlights, and I really like it. This was, I think, $4. I think also from Walmart. It's a lot of product. It blends beautifully. It's smooth. It's buttery. It's not glittery. It's just a sheen. On camera, it looks a little bit like bam, but it's really nice, and it's a really nice sheen. It's really pretty. I can go pretty heavy with this stuff, like from here all the way out, and I don't look like an insane person, I don't think. But this is a really good product. I'm really excited about this. I've been reaching for it like crazy lately. I highly recommend this, and I didn't even tell you what shade it is. This is the shade Reserve Your Cabana, and it's 743A. Again, this is a Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, but clearly I don't know who this would be bronzing. Just saying. All right, last two things here. This is a Lorac Alter Ego Lip Gloss in the shade Secret Agent. It looks like this. I really like the packaging on these, and I just love this shade as like an everyday kind of like slap it on the go. You can even retouch in the car, which I don't recommend. Don't do that while you're driving. You can touch it up while your boyfriend or husband or friend or whomever is driving. You can slap it on at work. You can do whatever. You could do it sitting sitting in class if you're paying attention. But you're not gonna get it all over the place and look like an insane person. Like I will do a swatch for you. So this looks kind of pretty bold on camera, but it's just a nice nude brown kind of mauve-y shade. I really like it. I'll put it on my lips. I really, really like this. And I got this at Ulta, and it was about $15 or $16 at Ulta. Now, yes, that's a little pricey for a lip gloss, but I really like this. It has a little bit of a sweet smell, but nothing that I can really even smell unless I'm purposely being weird and trying to smell it. No taste, not sticky, lasts a pretty good amount of time. Of course, if you're eating or something, it is going to kind of break down and come off. But if you're not, it does have a little bit of staying power, so I would recommend it. Really love these. I have several shades of these Lorac Alter Ego lip glosses, and then they also have accompanying lipsticks, which I appreciate as well, but I'm not a huge lipstick person, so I really like the glosses. Highly recommend these. Very last but not least, this is nothing super exciting. This is the Evian Natural Mineral Water Facial Spray, and I just actually picked up this bottle at Bed Bath & Beyond last week. I typically, I don't know why I do this, I was talking about this in my drugstore haul, I would always get the little sizes, and I don't know why, because I would go through it pretty quickly. This says that it moisturizes, refreshes, and tones. I basically use it to give myself a little bit of moisture over a setting spray, or if I want to kind of use it as a setting spray, you actually can. It's pretty nice for that. It's not going to make you dewy, it's not going to make you matte, it's just going to literally make your skin look better, if that makes any sense. It just kind of does soak up a little bit of powder, gives you some hydration. It's literally water, but it's in like an aerosol. Hopefully I don't know if you can see that, but anyways, it's really nice. It's not one that's gonna like shoot it out so crazy that you're gonna have like a patch of, you know, setting spray right here, and then you're gonna have to like do it all over your face. It's really nice to give you an even kind of moisture over your face, over your makeup. You can wear it under your makeup, you can wear it with no makeup, you can do whatever the hell you want with it, I don't care. But this is really good stuff. This bottle was about $10. The smaller versions of them, like the travel size, which is probably about half that size, is $5 or $6 depending on where you get it. And then I think there's actually a size bigger that I have seen at Ulta, and that I'm not sure how much it is. But anyways, really good stuff. It is a nice setting spray. If you can't afford like a MAC Fix Plus or one of the Urban Decay ones, Makeup Forever, whatever, they are very expensive. This Evian facial spray is really nice as a setting spray and just to moisturize. So that is it for my February favorites this year. I hope spring is hurrying up because it's actually still snowing outside here. So I live in Michigan, and in all of my 26 years of life, I have never gotten used to this weather. A week ago it was 60, and 2 days later it was a terrible snowstorm. Why? Why are you doing that? I don't know. But anyways, I do hope spring is right around the corner because I want to do some spring makeup looks, and I want all the fun new colors to come out of the makeup lines and things like that. So looking forward to it. Let me know your guys' favorite things about spring. Is it the warmer weather? Is it getting to wear cute bright clothes, cute bright makeup, whatever you want to do, or whatever it may be in spring? Let me know what your favorite thing is. That is all I have to say for today. The only other thing I want to tell you is please be nice to yourself and be kind to each other. Bye, guys.